It's been reported that mental health and even suicides peak in December around the holidays. And I was talking with someone yesterday about why this is the case. And my opinion about this is that the reason this happens is because the holidays, at least for a couple days or maybe a week, forces people to take a pause and actually think about their lives. And for some people, this pause is literally just caused by the fact that they don't have work. They don't have work. They have to see family members they haven't seen in a while. They have to just stop, and it breaks them out of their routine. And what generally happens when you get broken out of your routine is you reflect on how your life is actually going. And if your life is going great, then the holidays are an amazing time because you stop and pause and say, wow, I've accomplished some amazing things this year. My life is going in a good direction. However, if your life is not going the way you want it to, and you step off this treadmill of busyness and work, then you're actually faced with that raw realization that your life is not going the way you want it to go. And this is compounded by financial stress of present, maybe your family situation isn't the way you want it to be, etc. So it's kind of a slap of reality in the face. And it's ironic because it's supposed to be this season of joy and love. And I think it is that too. But what ends up happening is a lot of people feel an overwhelm of negative emotions because they've been forced to stop and analyze the dissatisfaction in their life. So something I've historically done around the holidays and New Year's is do a solo retreat. So I actually book an Airbnb somewhere different to where I'm living. I go off in nature for 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 days. I review the past year. I set goals for the coming year. And I really just disconnect and decide how I want to plot my course going forward. But what I've found is it is challenging, especially that first day of disconnection, because you're faced with all the ways you let yourself down over the past year, in addition to all the ways that you succeeded and excelled, but you're just faced with all of it. And if you're watching this video and you've had an amazing year and your life is exactly going the way you want it to go, you're on track for your goals, you feel nourished in every area of life, then that's amazing. The holidays is a time to relish in that and reward yourself. But if you're watching this video and you're like, damn, this last year didn't go the way I wanted to go, man, I'm not happy, I'm not achieving my goals, I'm not living the life I want to live, there's two options for how to process those emotions and those feelings. On one hand, you can try to escape them with alcohol, Netflix, media addictions, etc. Or you can really focus in on that pain and use it as emotional leverage to improve your life in 2025. There's a quote I love that says, you'll only change when the pain of staying the same outweighs the pain of actually taking the actions to change. And the holidays can be an amazing time to tap into that and actually force yourself to change and achieve what you want to achieve starting in on 2025. And the number one way to put yourself in that category of person that leverages pain for their advantage is to avoid distractions, to avoid escaping. Don't get drunk this Christmas. Don't binge movies this Christmas. Don't binge video games this Christmas. All of those ways of escaping is just wasting the pain you have. You cover it up. You get back into work January 2nd, then you're inundated by tasks and to-dos and your boss is telling you what to do. And your whole life just repeats itself for a whole year. Then a year from today, you're in the exact same position and you're going to alcohol and Netflix to cover up the fact you're not actually moving your life the way you want to move it. So the way you can make the change this year is by just sitting in silence with your dissatisfaction and leveraging that to actually follow through, commit to action to change your life in 2025. And again, if you're watching this video and you're like, hey, Sean, that's great, but I'm really happy with how things are going, then this is just a time to celebrate that. That's it for this video, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.